Good morning from a warm and sunny Almaty. We're back, but not for long. This morning we've picked up our hire car and we're about to hit the road for a 3-day road trip around Almaty.
Join us as we explore some of Almaty's amazing nature. Let's hit the road.
Let's go! Potentially the strangest start to a road trip we've ever had, because we actually have no accommodation booked. Apparently, according to a few blogs that Dan has read, you turn up, you knock on the door, and you say, "Hello, can we have a room?" Apparently they do. There's a lot of like guest houses there that aren't online, they're not on like booking.com, and those are like the more affordable ones. The ones that are online are like 10 times the price. So you turn up, I guess you find a couple of guest houses and you see if they have some room, so fingers crossed. But apparently they do your breakfast and your dinner included in the price, or they charge you X amount for it. So it is like a half board deal that you get here, which is quite cool. So we'll be eating whatever is given to us, which I guess at the moment we're eating meat again, just because it seems to be the easiest option, certainly in Kazakhstan so far. It's a very meat-based country. So yeah, we'll see what they give us. Maybe some horse.
Need to wait and see.
Yeah, maybe some beshbermak with horse meat. So we will find out. But so far, how are you finding it?
So far, smooth, motorways quiet. Almaty was busy to drive in, but yeah, it should be open road now.
But what a day, it's banging weather, we've got the tunes on, and we're doing our favourite thing, which is road tripping. Yes, nice. Well, we're well and truly shot of the city now. We can see the mountains, we can pick them up all the way across there, which is so beautiful. We stayed at a hostel last night and it was really good actually. Yeah. Really comfy, really good sleep. The reason we chose that hostel, because it was £8 a night for a bed. It's male and female separate dorms, so we had a separate room each, which was absolutely fine to be honest. Certainly, yeah, after spending that long with each other, you don't mind a little break every now and again. But the hostel was really nice. So they have this Lonely Planet Guide, Central Asia book Dan saw last night, and he asked if we could borrow it for the few days that we're away, and then we'll bring it back when we take the car back to Almaty, and they said yes. So that's really, really kind.
Because there's no Wi-Fi where we're going, I don't think.
No, potentially no internet where we're going, which is fine. So we've got this to read, and I've been sitting learning some Russian and Kazakh phrases. It's really difficult, I'm not gonna lie. Fortunately, the way they do it, there's some English, like they sound it out in English, so it makes it a little bit easier. But I've made it my mission. I've taken a picture of these pages and I'm going to try my very best to communicate using my little phrases.
So Ash is going to be asking for the room tonight in the little village we're going to.
Yeah, I am. Because it's actually in this book. Do you have a room? Yuva siesti? A double room. It's a bit difficult. And then it says how much is it a night for 2 people. Skolika stoitza noch dva ik. Apparently that's how much is it a night for 2 people. So I'm gonna have to
So it's not too easy.
Yeah, it's not too easy. I'm gonna have to study hard on this journey. But we've been using a few Russian phrases, and we know a few Kazakh words as well. Super
basic, but
yeah. And our time in Pakistan has come in handy, because they also greet the same way in Pakistan. Assalamu alaikum, and then walaikum assalam is also in Kazakh, because they're majority Muslim. So that's quite helpful. But yes, back to the road trip, back to studying.
Well, we've just turned off the main road,
Hold your hat.
and you can see the sign behind me, Charyn Canyon, 26 kilometers to go. But I just wanted to show you the area we're in. It's a beautiful day, but it is windy. You can just see for miles and miles and miles. There's nothing here. And then the road we're away to drive on. So Charyn Canyon is just dead straight. All the way along there. So yeah, this is Kazakhstan. This is the nature side, so it's so beautiful. What a beautiful day and what beautiful nature.
So we've just driven through and paid our entrance fee to the canyon. So we're just heading to the visitor centre, but it looks like here some really cool like tents that I guess you could stay in, accommodations, which look really funky, with a mad view right over the canyon.
Wow, it looks amazing.
This is literally giving Grand Canyon vibes.
They call it Grand Canyon's little brother, so...
Yeah, wow, it's so cool.
Well, welcome to Charyn Canyon Visitor Centre. That's not drilling in the background, that is the wind hitting off the building. It's so windy here. But yeah, we've got our first glimpse of the canyon. It's absolutely unreal. So we're going to take the walk and get to see the canyon even closer. Well, I think we're doing a walk called the Valley of Castles. We're going to do the upper trail first, and then you can actually go lower into the canyon so we can see it from two viewpoints. But honestly, this place is awesome, and we're not even really at the canyon proper yet.
We're still on our way there, but wow, it's like, it is just stunning.
And I think it's our first canyon together, so
I think so.
Makes it even more special. We've done the Grand Canyon, we've both done the Grand Canyon.
Separately.
I think Ash did it by helicopter.
I did, back in the day.
I did it by just walking in car.
But yeah, this is cool, this is really nice. It's actually also such a good break from cities. Since we've arrived in Kazakhstan, we've just done city to city. So it's really nice being out of the city.
And very windy.
It's so windy.
It's even amazing, the canyon with the mountains in the background as well. Whoa, that was windy. Now, what we're hoping is that the canyon, as we're heading down into it, will give us shelter from the wind. So we can actually hear ourselves, speak to each other, and maybe tell you some facts about the canyon too. But yeah, that was windy.
It seems to be less windy right now, but we'll see what it's like in a minute when we get down.
For sure.
Jeez. It's so peaceful down here, oh my goodness. What a change.
Feels like we're walking through Radiator Springs from the movie Cars.
It does actually.
Got the orange rock, sun's hitting it nice, blue skies.
Oh, it's so beautiful. This is stunning.
And there's a little bit of wind, but we can actually...
We can talk.
We can talk and just appreciate it now.
Yeah, and we're not shouting to each other and still can't hear each other.
The upper track's obviously very nice, but obviously we're just here on a windy day, so we're kind of just taking photos, and now we can actually appreciate it and enjoy it.
But this is awesome. Like, I didn't do much research, to be honest, about this side of Kazakhstan, so I didn't expect to see this, and I'm really, like, I love this.
It's crazy.
It's
mountains, open, just plains,
and then they have a huge canyon.
Snow-capped mountains still. Like, we're standing in a canyon on a warm summer's day, and we can see
snow-capped mountains. It's not such a diverse country, such an incredible country, Kazakhstan. Wow.
But hey, this bit actually looks like Radiator Springs.
Yes, it does actually.
As Ash just said, she's not done her research, but thankfully I have. So here's some facts about Charyn Canyon. Fact number one is that it's 300 meters deep in some parts. So on the upper track, you've definitely got to be careful. It's also 93 miles long, and some of the rocks here are over 12 million years old. So, what do you think of those facts? Who needs a tour guide?
It's great having a nerdy boyfriend, isn't it? You find out all the facts. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's a cool way to travel through the canyon. I don't know if we've mentioned this in another vlog. You'll be seeing a lot more of that type of vehicle in our channel in the upcoming vlogs, so stay tuned.
No spoilers though, but yeah, stay tuned.
So we're in the back of this old UAZ, they're called.
Yeah, we just got picked up. The guy is saying there's rain coming in from the west, so he's taking us down.
Has got all cloudy all of a sudden,
Yeah.
so it's coming from there.
500 per person, which is like £1. So that's not bad, is
And
it?
it's a cool experience.
Yeah, it is cool.
Retro car, our first taste of one.
Yeah. This is so cool, look at this.
It's okay, normal. Very good.
We just went through that gap.
It's pretty tight, like.
All good.
Oh, good. Nice.
Well, we just got a lift down, and honestly, what a spot this is at the lower canyon. You can just imagine having like a picnic or a barbecue down here. You've got the river, and then you've got the awesome views of the canyon as well. So honestly, this has been an epic trip from Almaty. But yeah, we're right beside the river now. And fingers crossed, we've got about 15 minutes here. He does say there's rain on the way, but fingers crossed, not anytime soon.
Sorted. Woo, well, that is us now back in the car. And a couple of things. We managed to avoid the rain, which I think will start very soon because it's suddenly got very cloudy outside. But the next task, after we have a little snack in the car, is to find accommodation, because we still don't have anything booked. So fingers crossed that when we get to this town, we can find a guest house that has a room for two of us and is willing to let us stay and cook us dinner. But we'll see.
Because it's 6:30 now.
It's like another hour, isn't it?
I think we've got a bit of a drive left to the village.
Yeah, about an hour or so to go. But yeah, we'll see how we get on and we'll update you. Jesus. I'm I'm currently trying to film the potholes, but they're so bad I keep dropping my camera.
Look at these.
It's so bad. I don't even know if my phone's like picking them up. Oh my gosh. Jesus. This road is like, I don't even know, what's the most ripply thing in the world?
Now we're in the countryside.
Oh my god, look at that! It's not even like, oh, it's not even focusing. That's better. Jeez, look at the state of this. These roads are nuts. It's been pretty flat up until literally here, and now it's bumpy like crazy. So if you get car sickness and you're watching this, we're very sorry. Maybe skip the next few seconds. Oh god.
But it's very, very beautiful.
Oh yeah, it's stunning. Like, it's quite late now. Well, dark. It's a bit dark now, so we can't see the mountains, but on the left hand side. We've just arrived at a place called Saty. Saty and Saty. This is it. Oh, gate's open. So we're gonna see if they've got room for us. No success so far, doors are locked. We've just come to the next one, just up the road a tiny bit, which seems to have lights on. It's got like a van outside it. We're gonna see what the price is. Dan's just nipping in to see what. We've come to another one because Dan couldn't find the person that worked at the last one.
One eternity later.
We found a much better option. This one Dan spotted, and 10,000 for the night for both of us, with breakfast included, and we've got a wee double room. So let me show you our room. How sweet is this? You get your own sheets and things, fresh. We've got a double bed, nice carpet, little mirror, hair dryer, hangers, everything. And in here we've got the bathroom. In here, yeah, toilet, sink, shower, everything that we need, which is absolutely immaculate as well. It's so clean. Everything we found in Kazakhstan so far, hotels have been so clean, but this is perfect. Certainly we'll be here for a minimum of 1 night. It may be 2 depending, but this is more, I think, more than we were expecting. So yeah, good find. And I believe they've got dinner available, plov and manti. Manti is my favourite, and Dan quite likes the plov, but certainly we'll be having some of that, I think, if they've got enough for us. But yeah, here we are in Saty, which I never heard of until we got here today, but all ready for exploring more of this beautiful countryside tomorrow. So we're going to probably head for dinner shortly, I think. But yeah, no, this room is exactly what we were hoping for. And one other thing that we got given, and they do this everywhere in Kazakhstan, which I quite like, you take your shoes off when you basically get to a hotel or hostel, and they give you slippers. So look at these. They're so cute. So yeah, we've got some slippers, and they're cozy and they're comfy. Thumbs up.
Hij landt daar, je hebt een kaart mee en dan zoekt je waar dat we niet dan het zegt dat er een restaurant is.
This is exactly what we were looking for. We've got bread, Dan's ordered plov, we've got tea. They've also got honey and jam, and I've ordered manti.
Nee, ik denk het voor ons al moeilijk te zijn.
Good morning and welcome to another day here in beautiful Kazakhstan. We've just driven from our tiny village called Saty to Kolsai National Park, which you can see is absolutely stunning, but we've got some hiking to do today. Kolsai is famous for the Kolsai lakes, which I can't wait to check out. The drive here felt like driving through Switzerland. Okay, it's a little bit cloudy, but you can see the snow-capped mountains, the greenery of the trees, there's rivers, and we're going to check out the lakes as well. But yeah, what a beautiful place southern Kazakhstan is. We're on the start of our hike.
Yep.
I think we've seen the first lake, which is just a tiny walk from the car park, but I think it's about 3 hours hiking we're going to be doing.
Apparently we've been told it is meant to rain from 12 o'clock. What is it now? Maybe like 9:30, 10?
Yeah,
So we may get caught in the rain.
there's a storm coming, but
yeah, it looks a little bit cloudy this direction, that's the direction we're heading, but we'll see how we get on.
yeah.
It looks like there's people on them now. You can actually do a horse trek along the lake. So we're just heading to the lake.
To the first lake.
Let's go. Here we are, first viewpoint, or very start of the hike, but we can see the whole of the first lake here in the distance, and it is beautiful. Unfortunately we do have some cloud cover up above, but it is still an unbelievable view. We were saying driving in, actually, with all the hills and kind of valleys, it did remind us a little bit of being in Scotland, which was really nice. Very green, very beautiful, lots of hills. But yeah, this is pretty nice. And did you expect this to be in Kazakhstan? I didn't. Wow.
This is an incredibly beautiful walk, but I do feel the storm is getting closer and closer. Like with any mountains, the weather is unpredictable, so it might just pass us by, but it might hit us too. But hopefully it's just a short and quick one. It's over and done with. But we're just out here enjoying the views. A little bit of rain won't stop us.
Plus I've got my poncho. So that'll be a fashion statement, lol.
But there's still people going about, so it's not just us braving the weather. But it's so beautiful. So typically the first rain we get in Kazakhstan is the day we go on our longest hike, but there's better places to be stuck because we're in this shelter where, look at the view.
Pardon the tree.
Right beside the lake. It does look like it might clear up, but some
Hopefully.
rain for now.
But luckily we've got snacks, so if we're here for hours on end with the rain, we're good.
We've got the whole day here,
The whole
so
day.
no complaints.
Nah,
It's not that heavy rain.
not yet. It's getting there.
I'm hoping it's one of these storms that just
Yeah,
chucks down
yeah.
and then goes
it
in 10 minutes.
disappears. That would be nice. But basically, the whole path, while we were walking down, basically everybody was walking up. So I think the whole path is now clear of people.
Yeah. So we get it to ourselves, maybe.
Yeah, hopefully.
You can see the rain hitting the lake. But that water is so clear. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah. Update. If you can hear the thunder, we're still in the shelter. We actually just met two Indian couples who were here on holiday. We sat and chatted to them for ages. Actually, they were really friendly.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're still waiting. They've now gone. I think their guide has decided to take them away. But we're going to wait a little bit out.
The weather situation is not improving.
Well, I think it's a little bit lighter. The rain's a little bit lighter, but it's still raining. So we're going to wait a little bit longer. Hopefully it stops, and then we're going to walk along the lake. Well, I've got my hiking outfit ready. My rain hiking outfit ready.
Won't miss you anywhere.
Nope. So this is my lovely poncho I brought all the way back from Machu Picchu, and because I don't have a waterproof jacket, this is my only option. I think I'll be staying dry.
But it's light rain now, so
Yeah, at the moment
it's
though.
not too bad.
It could always change, remember?
But yeah, could change for the better, could change for the worse. That's the
Yeah.
gamble.
But we're gonna make a move
Let's
because
go.
it's kind of stopped a little bit.
It's so nice how it's all marked out by this boardwalk trail. And it's just so scenic to be around, even though it is a little bit damp today. That's not going to dampen our spirits.
No, it's not. Oh, this is, even in the rain, it's still
It's
beautiful.
absolutely stunning.
Yeah. Obviously a clear day would be kind of nicer, but it's still lovely.
We can live with it.
Yeah. And we're from Scotland, we're used to the rain.
And we have been pretty blessed with our weather so far in Kazakhstan.
Yeah, true.
It's just a pity that our first day of rain has been this. But that's the beauty of travelling, you can't get it all your own way all the time.
Hey, this is nice.
Look at how clear the water is.
Yeah.
We're now on the shores of Kolsai Lake. And look at how clear this water is.
Apart from the apart from the raindrops, it would be pretty clear, but oh gosh, it just looks like that rain's not going anywhere, eh?
It does look pretty cool in the rain still. I'd love to see it on a clear day, but
So I'm just on a solo trip to the toilet. Apparently there's a toilet this way. So I'm just trying to find it. It's still raining. It's actually a bit heavier than it was before. But hopefully I can find this toilet somewhere soon. Oh. Yeah. This is the track. Look at that. Even in the pouring rain, it's still beautiful. Here's a toilet. We found it. Just a little shed, but that's enough for me. The local toilet.
well, our mini hike has come to an end.
Yeah, and it really was a mini hike. Unfortunately, the hike that we were gonna do, it's just not stopped raining. Like, and it's not on boardwalk, it's on like muddy terrain. So we decided just to pack it in for today and go and grab like a tea or something. So we're gonna catch up with you guys probably tomorrow when we do the second part of this vlog, which is for the second lake here. But yeah, we will catch you later.
See you then.
Bye.